All right, so the last little bit of tonight's homework and this introductory geometric topic is the idea of area of a 2D shape. Now in our class, we're really going to only focus on just three different two-dimensional shapes. We have triangles, we have circles, and we have rectangles slash squares, right? Now, area is simply just the amount of space occupied by shapes, right? The space could be anything. It could be inches, it could be yards, it could be gallons, it could be a whole lot of different things, right? You'll use this a lot later on in your mathematical journeys. You'll use it a lot later on in life. Um, but the idea is that to determine how much of inches that there are in a triangle, for example, or a circle, yard, or even a square yard, right, that there's a certain formula. You don't have to know exactly why the formulas are the way they are, or how they came to be, but you have to understand that each one has a formula that you have to recognize and then be comfortable with using in order to perform a calculation that at the end of the day says, hey, I need this much grass in order to fill up a circle area in my yard, or I need this much of cereal to fill up a cereal box, or whatever the case may be, right? But triangles, this is the formula for triangles. 1/2 BH, where the B means the base of the triangle, and the H means the height. Well, the height. What am I drawing here? The height of the triangle. When we'll be given what the base is and what the height is and the problems that we'll be working with. But when you're given, let's say that this is 3 for the base, and let's say that this is 4 for the height. Okay, what you'll be able to then do or recognize is that, wait a minute, I've got a number here, 1/2. This is being given to me, it's another number, it's 3. This is also being given to me, it's another number, it's 4. Well, gee, if I have numbers, then I can get a complete number of what the area of the triangle is, right? So, you'll see, so I'll use A to denote the word area, 1/2. And I'll leave some space so I can plug in some numbers here, right? Base, again, B is for base. The base of the triangle, right? 3. The height of the triangle, 4. You just compute all that, right? A equals 3 times 4 is 12. And then when you multiply by 1/2, it's the same as dividing by 2. It's the same, right? So 12, 2 goes in there 6 times, 12, 0. Okay, area equals 6. 6 whatever, 6 yards, could be feet, could be whatever, 6 whatevers. Circles have their own formula, as I said. Right? It is pi, this idea of pi. Again, we're not going to get into specifically too much detail as to what it is, but it's simply a ratio of the outer ring or the circumference of the circle divided by how big it is across, right? So again, we're not going to get into it, but just understand that's where the idea of pi comes from. It is, in fact, a number, even though it doesn't look like a number that you're familiar with, but it is a number, right? It's actually 3.14, blah, 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 it goes on forever and ever and ever, right? But I won't make you multiply by 3.14, yada, yada, just leave it as pi. So anyways, the area of a circle, you'll have pi, then you have this r, and then you'll have a little 2 exponent here. What this means is that pi r squared. Pi, where the r means the radius. Radius being a point from the center of the circle all the way to the outer edge. Just a line, right? That is r. Right? This is an r as well. Now let's say you see this on the quiz, on the homeworks, r. Let's say we want to use 3 for our r. Okay, again, I'll use a to denote area of a circle. I got my pi. Again, remember, it is a number. It is a number, right? So we have this as a number. We know this to be a number, 3, means we can compute and get a final number here. So 3 squared, squaring something just means multiplying by itself twice. So what we're saying is area equals pi times 3 times 3. Well, what's 3 times 3? It's 9. We still have our pi here. Area equals that, but I'm gonna flip it around here. I don't like the way it looks, so which we can do that in math. We can flip it around like that. What we're saying is the area is 9 pi. 9 pi whatever's. Yards again, feet, inches, whatever the case may be. And then squares are fairly simple, or squares, rectangles, what have you, right? They're fairly simple. Right? Let's say this is 5. Let's say this is 3, right? Let's say this is a rectangle. Or this is 3, and this is also 5. All you need to know to calculate the area of a square is, height times base, or you can even do length times width. They really mean the same thing in the context of squares and rectangles, right? All this means is that, listen, the length, or the base, I should say, I'll stick with base. The base, 5, times the height, 3. 3 times 15, 45. Again, it could be yards, feet, whatever. The important thing for us, I just want to get you to the point where you can get the number. But again, understanding what area it is, it's the amount of space that a shape occupies, understanding that each and every shape has its own unique formula, identifying the formula, and then plugging in the appropriate numbers into the formula, and then making a computation. That is what's important for our class. So understanding how to do that is what's essential here, right? So yeah, that's basically it. Area of 2D shapes. You're going to get a lot of practice here later, right? Circles we're a little familiar with. Squares, fairly intuitive, but triangles are the real curveball this time around. You have this 1/2, you have this base. Your triangles, I know I made it look like that, but you're going to see all sorts of different triangles. Okay, you're going to see we have what's known as right triangles. Okay, where this is the height, I'll even just leave it as h. This is the base. It'll give you certain numbers. It'll say, all right, go ahead, use your formula and make a computation. So area equals 1/2 times 15. 15 divided by 2 equals 7.5. Yada yada. You'll see triangles that look maybe something like this. Whoa, hold on. Yeah, maybe something like that. Right? They'll have like a little dotted line out here. All is just extending the triangle, right? Right? It'll have the height here, and it'll say that this here is the base, right? From here to here is the base. It'll say that from here to here is the height. Same idea. It just looks a little funny to you right now, but same idea, right? It'll give you, two different numbers. Recognize it for a triangle that it is. Base times height. Area equals 1/2. We got our 5. We got our 3. And just as we did before, this comes out to be 7.5. Right? So hopefully you pumped up the mental muscles well enough to perform well on tonight's homework, on tomorrow's, well, not tomorrow's quiz, but any quiz you may get here in the near future, hint, hint, but especially the homework. Hope you guys are feeling comfortable with it.